Hey Maddie, what's up? Don here. Hey, I'm doing brakes on Ashley's car. I thought I'd give you a quick tutorial on how to do a hub bearing. So here, check it. I got the brakes off. I got both sides of the car up, right? So with both wheels off, I can turn the steering wheel and position that hub bearing however I want it to be, right? So what you need to do is you go to the auto parts store and you get a loaner set of these. They're called axle nut sockets, right? These are big guys. So the one for this car is a 32 millimeter. So once you got your brakes off, right, caliper rotor, you take this big giant socket, get this nut off, you put a breaker bar on that. Now if you don't have an impact wrench, what I do is I take this crowbar and put it in between the wheel studs. That'll keep the wheel from turning on you as you're spinning that nut off, right? Now once you get the axle nut off, there's 3 bolts that hold this thing in. Now the bolts come in from the back side over here, right? But you can see the end of them, right? There's one, there's another one right there, right? See the end of that bolt right there? And there's a third one on the back side. There's 3 that hold this in, right? You're going to get those bolts from back here with a socket. Once those 3 bolts are out and this axle nut is off, this whole thing, wheel studs and all, comes right off, right? Now sometimes the tricky part is it gets corroded. So right in here, you spray a ton of PB Blaster, right? Get all that corrosion and shit, and you hit it with a hammer enough times, it'll come off, right? When you put it back on, make sure you get some anti-seize lube and put them on the splines of the axle, so when this thing fits back onto the drive axle, it won't corrode on you. Don't over tighten the nut, right? When you go to tighten, you can turn the steering wheel the other way, right? Put the pry bar in facing the other way, and now it'll hold it while you're tightening that nut. Don't over tighten it, because that'll kill the bearing right away. So that's it. I mean, it's not that difficult of a job. It's only one step past brakes. You just got to deal with a lot of rust sometimes. All right, man. Check you later.